Good morning! Look at that, sun's just come out. Well, come up with a plan. When I was looking at taking the bike back from Georgia, I had three options. One was a ferry across the Black Sea from Batumi to Bulgaria, which I thought I was going to do. It's 3 days, but when I looked into the prices then, just before I went back to Georgia, I thought it was going to be like €500, and I was like, it'd be cheaper to ride across Turkey. Second was the route I thought I was going to do, which is from Thessaloniki up through North Macedonia, Kosovo, bit into Serbia, Montenegro, and then Croatia. However, just this morning I was looking at the what my insurance covers, and it doesn't cover these countries in the Balkans, which is fine because usually you just buy border insurance. Excuse me. €55 for 15 days in North Macedonia. €55. And I was only going to spend a day there, so yeah, I'm not going to go to North Macedonia. I'm not going to go to North Macedonia because €55 for 15 days insurance, that's more than I paid for 2 months in Turkey. Which is ridiculous. So I've decided I'm going to head west and go into Albania, because there it's €10 for 14 days, which is much more acceptable. So it'll be Albania and Montenegro. So that's what I'm going to do now. It's just gone, I'd say 12 o'clock-ish. Let's check the time. 20 to 12. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'd like to get to the city of Durres, I think it's called. I know it as Dyrrachium because I'm a nerd. So I'm going to go to Dyrrachium if I can make it there today. I'd like to. If not, we'll just find somewhere on the road and pitch up there. Alright. Sorry, babe. Let's go.
It's my third time in 9 months riding in Greece, and even though it's just for a few hours, I'm reminded of why I enjoy it so much here. It's a warm day, the roads are quiet, and the countryside is relaxed and peaceful. I'm gonna miss it here. The food, the coffee, the people, but the day is slipping away and I can't afford to stop for one last coffee. Nor, unfortunately, do I see any bears. Albania it is.
Must be the border. That came up soon in the next. Okay, new country. It's gonna be fun. I don't have a single word of Albanian because I didn't know I was going to be filming into Albania until this morning, so I did not have a chance to Google hello. Anyway, I'll be back in a second from the other side, hopefully. Yes. Yeah. I think that's it. In and out in half an hour. Welcome to Albania. Could do the coffee, I think. It's probably nearly 3 o'clock. Just check that. Actually, less than half an hour. Like 25 minutes, including getting the insurance, which was €13 for 15 days. I'm only going to need 2 of those 15 days, unfortunately. This is not a way I would recommend to see the world, flying through countries in a day, but has to be done right now. Sounded like a bike back there. There is a bike back there. Huh. But they're behind a few cars, probably not worth waiting. Sure, they might catch up. Okay. Let's see how Albanian roads are.
The roads are smooth, the scenery gorgeous, but as I ride deeper into the country, the single-lane main road to Tirana begins to be overwhelmed by traffic. I don't know it yet, but over the next few days in the Balkans, this was something that was only going to get much, much worse.
I just stopped to change the batteries in my action cam. I had a look over at this hill. And I say there are bunkers everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Look at them. Can you even see them? They're so low set into the earth. With just the little pillbox heads sticking out of the ground. Oh, gorgeous roads, man. What about all the traffic? And I'm not exactly in a rush. It's just sitting behind traffic is terrible. You'll be doing the same speed in front of it, sure, but it's the fact that you're sitting behind it, looking at all the brake lights go on and off inexplicably. It's very tedious. It tests one's patience.
But after a couple of hours of overtaking and filtering, I finally make it to the open road and gratefully open the old girl up, if only for a kilometre or so.
I don't want to stop until we get out of these mountain roads, otherwise I'm going to have to do all of the overtaking again. My goodness, look at you with your fancy gear. Slow to adventure. Card okay? No? Okay, no worries. 4 kilometers. That one. Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning from Durres, I think. I'm in a hostel. This is where I stayed last night. The hostel is actually next door, and they put us up in this sort of hotel because the hostel was full for the same price as the hostel room, which was very nice of them. There was 2 guys here last night. I was up very late, made friends with a Macedonian guy, and yeah, we had a really nice time, but didn't go to sleep, didn't go to bed until 3:30, and then woke up at about 7:30, so I'm a bit sleep deprived. Anyway, not functioning. I'm gonna pack up here and go get a coffee, and then we'll take a little spin around Dyrrachium. Kind of feel it's very touristy, actually. The city, at least this part of the city. Yeah, it's like a big long beachfront with bars and yeah, the usual stuff, same as anywhere else in the world. So yeah, it's grand. There is a gorgeous Roman amphitheater in Dyrrachium, but I'm not going to go into it because it's too hot out there. But yeah, it's nice to be here, and I don't know, I'll see how I'm feeling when I get on the bike. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might spin through Montenegro and get into Croatia because, again, I don't have any phone signal or data here in Albania or in Montenegro. And I don't want to stay in a hostel tomorrow, or tonight. I think I might even just go into Croatia and find a nice campsite. I might do that. Or a nice campsite in Montenegro, where they have Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to Google that now, actually, come up with a little plan, and yeah, take it from there. But yeah, may as well take a little spin around Dyrrachium and check it out.
sake. What the fuck are you at? Jesus fucking Christ.
So I decide to leave Durres for another time. The heat, bonkers driving, and lack of coffee and sleep get the better of me, so I head for the motorway, which quickly transpires to be yet another single lane traffic jam that goes on and on and on. I can't convey just how extensive this is. I've never seen anything like it. It's taking me hours to do a single 100k, and that's on a motorbike. But eventually, I make it to the Montenegro border, praying some fresh air awaits on the other side.
Hi. Very nice. Very nice. I'm Irish. Yeah.
Montenegro.
Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. I am not up for this today. It is so hot. Okay, let's try and find insurance. Okay, sorted. It only took 2 minutes, €10. And now we can ride at peace and enjoy it. When I was taking out my documents, the Albanian insurance thing slipped out. And I was looking at it while your man was filling in the documents for the Montenegro. And I realised that the guy put down my date of birth as 1970. 7th of October 1970. And I wonder if that makes the document even valid, if it's got the wrong date of birth on my name. I don't know. Anyway, probably good to check these things when you get them, but sure. Okay, I'm feeling tired but good now. I've got peace of mind, I'm fed, had coffee, so let's take the old dog for a spin, shall we? Fantastic. Hello, guys. Really stunning coastline. Oh, and the colour of that sea.
At last, a bit of breathing space. I feel I've been looking at taillights for days. I've been riding for 8 hours now and I've done barely 200 kilometers. That's how bad it is. But the landscape helps, as does dreaming of riding these stunning roads at any other time of year when, I suspect, the traffic is lighter. But with fatigue setting in, I decide not to shoot for the Croatian border. As it turns out, a very good decision, as I end up here in the beautiful Kotor Bay.
Right, another day, another border. Let's do it. I was talking to the campsite guy there. He said there can be queues of up to 4 hours at the border. Alright, we're through. That was the last border. Back in the EU for good now. I would not like to be doing it on a car though. It would take hours. It was nearly as bad as the Greek-Turkish border. Yeah, hours, I reckon. The queue stretches back kilometers. Anyway, I found it interesting that they asked for my bike papers, but they didn't ask for my bike papers when I was entering the EU at the Greek-Turkish border. They didn't ask for insurance, just bike papers and passport. Normal stuff. Alright. First time in Croatia. Alright, country number 5 in 5 days. Let's do it. Oh my god. Wow. This is it. That's where I'm going, this island. It's the island of Korčula. I think I'm saying that right. Korčula. My goodness. Look at that coastline. Lots of yachts. Jeez, look at that one. Amazing. Ah, look, that's the little town over there. Probably can't see it, it's in the haze, but that's really cute. That's a big island. Alright. Let's keep going. See how we get across to it. We'll have to take the ferry from somewhere. No. You don't want to go in front of me. Yes, you do, don't you? Oh, you're turning in, thank goodness.
Thank you for watching this video. Hi from Dublin. I'm recording this on my phone. Apologies. For the same reason that some of the voiceovers in the video were a little bit dodgy, because I don't have any of my recording stuff with me here in Dublin. Apologies, it's been so long since the last update. As I said, sometime in July, updates are going to be slow coming because I've work to do, and I just haven't had a chance to get round to editing in the last 50 something days, which is ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. Honestly, that video took so long to edit. I've been dipping in and out of it when I had time, but I had very little motivation to edit that video because it was just writing, constant writing, and not very enjoyable writing at that either. But hopefully we'll be back to making more interesting videos very soon. Don't worry, I'm not wrapping up on Ordinary World or anything like that. Even though the channel is slow at the moment, it's because I have to work. All of the work that I'm doing now is so that I can take on Ordinary World to where I want to bring it. So to do that, I've got to take a step back from the channel. But yeah, I'll try and get the next video out much sooner. And after that, there'll be some unusual or interesting things, hopefully. I can't say anything for certain. All I can say is thank you to everyone who is new here. The channel has been trickling upwards in growth, even though it's been passive growth because I have done nothing to promote it. But yeah, welcome to everyone who's new. Thank you for leaving comments. I do read them. Sorry if I don't get back to you these days, but I do see them. They pop up on my phone, so I do read them. So thank you. You're very welcome. Apologies, it's at a slow point of the channel, but you are very welcome here. Glad to have you. And I'll try and get the next video out, getting back to Ireland ASAP before I do something else. We'll see what that will be. I'm not sure, but it could be a bit of fun. Anyway, enough said. Apologies. Thank you. Good to see you. And yeah, we'll try and get back to this as soon as possible. Until then, mind yourself, and thanks for watching.